Hi, hello, welcome to a new video. And in this video, the title of the article is Implicit Cognitive Effort Monitoring Impairments are associated with expressive negative symptoms in schizophrenia. So first of all, it's important to define the implicit cognitive effort monitoring impairments, and also it is important to define expressive negative symptoms. So what does it really mean? I'm not very sure. And the authors of the article, probably from the US and also from Canada. And as you're familiar with, negative symptoms mean the symptoms that lack of motivation, of lack of something, so that's why they call it negative, because there's no symptoms added. So negative symptoms are strong predictor of functional impairment in schizophrenia, and mechanisms underlying negative symptoms are poorly understood, and available treatments are minimally effective. The current study evaluated the novel hypothesis that negative symptoms are associated with an implicit cognitive effort monitoring impairment that manifests during tasks requiring sustained allocation of cognitive control. So, sustained allocation of cognitive control. And in this study there is also a control group, demand selection task, and the schizophrenia group demonstrated a reduced probability of avoiding the high effort cognitive task in the implicit choice condition, but were able to become effort avoidant when the demands of the task were made explicit. So implicit cognitive effort monitoring deficits were associated with greater severity of expressivity dimension of negative symptoms, but not the motivation and pleasure dimension. So I think there is one they define as the overall negative symptoms, and they define also the motivation and pleasure dimension related negative symptoms. And also I think it might be important to dissect them, because negative symptoms is quite comprehensive. They just can mean anything and can be confusing. The association between diminished expressivity and implicit cognitive effort monitoring deficits is interpreted in light of a novel cognitive resource depletion theory, whereby individuals with schizophrenia may become less expressive due to difficulty implicitly monitoring ongoing cognitive effort exertion and dynamically adjusting effort expenditure as task demands fluctuate. That is interesting. So I think there are a few problems here. First, like how you define this, as I said before, because it's so hard to define, and how you differentiate negative symptoms from each other is the main question. And if these questions can be answered, then this hypothesis can be investigated. I'm curious what topics are. So it seems quite a brief article. Anyway, I find this article interesting, and they mention the methods: task accuracy, free choice condition, and if you are interested in, you can read the whole article, and you can find it after searching. And I hope you find this article interesting. If you are interested in my videos, you can subscribe and like my videos, and bye bye.